Good morning. That might be the worst night's sleep I've ever had. We're too close to the road and just a lot of camper noise. Didn't get that good a night's sleep, but gonna get started this morning. And today is day 100 on the trail. Hard to believe, but it's here. 100. So glad I decided to go for a swim. I really enjoyed that. It's beautiful out today. So I hear there's a concession stand here up the hill that has hamburgers, so I'm gonna go check that out. Well, I decided to make a little change. I knew I was gonna take a zero sometime soon, but I hiked in almost 6 miles today to this lake, and it's just so beautiful here, and they have a nice shelter and campground for hikers. There's a concession, a lovely beach. So I think I'm gonna just rest here by the lake today and then head out tomorrow. Enjoy the amenities here. When I got here this morning, it was 9 o'clock and it was me and 2 other hikers. And now it's more like 1:30 and the place is filled up. So I did have a little bit of a mishap this morning in that I put on some DEET because the mosquitoes were so bad, and it messed up my Fitbit. Now my Fitbit doesn't work. So a cautionary tale for everyone: if you wear a Fitbit or an Apple Watch or something, be careful with that DEET, because now I just have a watch that I keep tapping to look at the time that doesn't tell me the time. Darn it. Good morning. I'm so glad I spent yesterday, my 100th day, at the lake for lots of reasons. One being there were tons of mosquitoes yesterday in the woods. And number 2, the lake was amazing, so I got to swim in it a few times. And number 3, there was good food. Number 4, it was so fun to see families out and about enjoying the outdoors and just being together. And of course, I like watching kids play and have a good time, and families just seem happy, and so that was good. I read a little article last night about New York, and they called it the muggy and buggy section, and it's true. It looks like DEET really did kill my Fitbit yesterday. Dadgummit. However, it's so buggy, it didn't keep me from putting DEET on this morning. I've tried other things that are a little more natural and they just don't seem to work. I do cut the DEET and add water to it so it's not as strong, and I wonder if this is the bottle that had the straight DEET in it. It hadn't been cut, because it did get my watch. But sunny, beautiful. It's supposed to be a really hot day again today, and then start cooling off some, I think, tomorrow. I am going to do a little fewer miles the next few days because I'm trying to get into Pawling on Monday, because that's where they're supposed to send me a loaner tent so I can send back my tent. I don't know if I mentioned that I broke the zipper on it the 3rd time I set it up. I think I did mention that. So it should be in Pawling on Monday, if not on Tuesday. So take a little break in Pawling and buy a new watch. It's gonna be a great day, I can tell. Well, this morning, I knew there was going to be a deli in like 10 miles, but it was a half a mile off trail. But I'm not going a half a mile off trail. But then I made pretty good time, and so I decided to come to the deli and get a delicious sandwich and just chill here for a little while. So after a wonderful lunch and a nice siesta, they had something here that I haven't had since I was a kid, and I thought, oh, I'm gonna have one of those. It's a screwball. I'm gonna give it a try. It's a hot day. Another really hot day today, so I pulled out one of my tricks from hiking on the PCT and did about 10 miles in the morning. Took a long break in the heat of the day and enjoyed time at the deli and had a little nap, and then about a little after 3 headed back out and did like 6.5, 7 miles, so a total of I think 16.5 miles, maybe something like that. But it was a good day, and I'm gonna head into Pawling tomorrow. I think depending on how heavy it's raining, it's supposed to rain tomorrow. There's we can get off in 5 miles, or I can get off in 8 if the weather's holding out. I'll go ahead and do 8, and then spend the night in Pawling, and hopefully my new replacement tent will be there. I think I mentioned I broke my zipper on the new one, so, and then head back on trail on Tuesday after a day in Pawling. Looking forward to it. Good morning. Started a little before 6:30, and it's cooled off just a little bit. The rain that was supposed to start at 3 a.m. has not started yet, so that's good. Got to put away my dry tent. Ironically, it did not rain yesterday or the day before, but my tent was sopping wet yesterday morning because of all the humidity and condensation on the tent. But I got dried out when I took that long siesta. But today, I'm gonna hit Pawling, keeping my fingers crossed that my tent, here they are crossed, that my tent is there. Really hope it's there today, and I don't have to wait for it tomorrow and worry about it getting there. So we'll see what happens. And even though it didn't rain, the mosquitoes are still pretty bad. Yeah, I read something that New York is known for being muggy and buggy, and that's right. Tentsite-Pawling after about 8 miles this morning. It went pretty quick. It was good terrain and easy to hike. And when I got to the post office, my tent was there, so that's super exciting. That means I can get an early start in the morning and get more miles in tomorrow. But I'm going to relax and enjoy today. I started with getting a banana cream pie milkshake, which is amazing, at this awesome bakery they have here. And I got 2 other things I will save for later. And I'm going to enjoy this little town and just rest and relax today. I've enjoyed my day in Pawling, but more than anything, I'm looking forward to tomorrow and reaching Connecticut.